Do you get bothered by the discourse around celebrities? Do you get the sense that the details of their life are being shoved down your throat and some people are deriving entertainment from the private lives of others? Then this video is for you. This is a video about one of the greatest films of all time.
It's all true. It's all real. Nothing here is fake. Nothing you see on this show is fake. It's merely controlled.
Welcome to Why So Goated, a series where I recommend the greatest films of world cinema that you should watch or rewatch and decode the making and the meaning of the film. It is kind of reductive to call The Truman Show a film. It is practically a prophecy. So here's the premise. Truman Burbank is a good-humored, agreeable young man who lives a common life in a modern city. He's generally cheerful, mostly contented, and stereotypically everyman.
Good morning!
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Now, fair warning, what I am going to talk about next is revealed in the first few minutes of the film, but if you haven't heard anything about The Truman Show and want to go into it with a blank slate, come back to this video after you watch the film, because this film begins with an explosive truth. Truman's life is a hoax. Everything in it is fake. Truman does not know it. He is the unsuspecting star of a primetime reality show filmed with about 5,000 hidden cameras that place him under constant surveillance, making him a source of entertainment worldwide. His life has been meticulously designed by a man called Christoph, the show's creator and executive producer. The city that Truman inhabits, the people he meets, the woman he marries, fake, fake, and fake. Truman's experience of the world is an elaborate ruse. Filmed 24/7, The Truman Show entices viewers with the authenticity of Truman's reaction to an inauthentic life.
We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. We're tired of pyrotechnics and special effects. While the world he inhabits is, in some respects, counterfeit, there's nothing fake about Truman himself. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine.
Viewers consume that genuineness of his humanity. They are as complicit in the injustice against Truman as the maker of the show itself. Is he a celebrity? Or is he a prisoner of the public gaze? The show continues to treat him as a source of entertainment. That is, until Truman notices the fractures in his designed world. And the aspect of advertisement is one such fracture.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
If the depth of the film's existentialist themes does not get you, the chilling accuracy with which it predicts the future will. Everything that we experience today, the intrusive nature of surveillance where the personal devices that you own collect details of your identity, the relentlessness of advertisement where every third piece of content is trying to sell you something, often successfully gaslighting you into believing that you need to buy something that you actually don't. The way in which media indulges public curiosity about the personal lives of celebrities by becoming more and more invasive, the dystopia where your attention is being harvested to make money. Truman Show got all of it right. It is like humanity held out its hand and an omniscient fortune teller read out the hellscape written in the lines of its palm. You are being watched. It wouldn't be odd if you pulled a flea bag and nodded at your phone like it is watching you. It is. When Andrew Niccol wrote the story for The Truman Show, it did not have the comical tones that the film later chose. It was actually a far more serious film. Megan Garber writes, The Truman Show, as the screenwriter Andrew Niccol originally conceived it, was dark and gritty and openly dystopic. The script's early version was set in New York City. Rather than living a life of synthetic ease, Truman struggled. He had a drinking problem. He cheated on his wife. In a pivotal scene while riding the subway, he witnessed an assault, and as the cameras rolled, failed to intervene. Director Peter Weir chose to make it into a comedy drama, fully aware that the comical tone is at odds with the dystopia that the film paints. But the comedy is crucial to understanding Truman as a person, and it is a fitting allegory for our lives. This is also the same reason why Fleabag has a comical exterior and a traumatic core. Both Truman and Fleabag perform happiness for an audience, whether they're aware of it or not. Basically, Truman walked so that Fleabag could run. The other thing that the director insisted on, and notice this when you watch or rewatch the film, is lots and lots of light. Director Weir said all of the light in Truman's world is artificial. We were after a heightened reality and artificiality, and we needed to devise a way to convey that feeling without it being too disturbing to the audience. If it looked too odd, then the audience might feel that Truman should have caught on to his situation sooner. It had to look, at least at the start, like a somewhat regular movie. We have to believe it as much as Truman believes it. Then we can allow it all to come apart. So essentially, Weir, along with DOP Peter Bijou and production designer Dennis Gassner, convinces you that the structure of Truman's world is so realistic, so washed with light and happiness, that you wouldn't really doubt its actuality. Which is frankly terrifying because it kind of makes you wonder if you inhabit a simulation yourself. Is everyone watching you? Are you content with your life, or is your life itself content, up for consumption? Questions that The Truman Show raises have gained relevance with time. Made with incredible foresight and meticulous detail, the film shows how people can be dehumanized in the name of content, how public feeds on private. It spills over from fiction to fact, from performance to meta-cinema. This is what makes The Truman Show so goated. We'll be back with another great film in the next episode of Why So Goated. Till then, watch out for those who are watching you.